My name's Charles, and I'm your Whitfield School Public Television representative. Today we'll be covering several issues that deal with American nationalism with an emphasis on tolerance. Our first story this morning will be presented by Rebecca Weiss, covering the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure.
Thanks, Charles. As Americans, we come together in many positive ways. However, sometimes it's the obstacles we must overcome that unite us as a people to make a greater difference. Breast cancer, a disease that affects women all over the world, is just one issue we as Americans are fighting to cure. Americans believe that the best outcome can come from education. Knowledge and awareness to future and present generations produce the greatest impact and will minimize the death and illness of the people who have been affected. 25 years ago, Nancy Brinker lost her best friend, Susan G. Komen, to breast cancer. Soon after, Nancy founded the Susan G. Komen for the Cure Foundation, which helps raise money for breast cancer research and awareness. Yearly, there is a race that people of all ages participate in to raise money for this organization. Every June, here in St. Louis, Missouri, there is a race where thousands of people come together in their pink clothing to do a 5K run or walk. The money made from this race goes towards breast cancer research and awareness. Since this organization and race has been widely publicized, the awareness of the disease has been more frequent, and the awareness has made a huge difference over society. Currently, over 75% of women over the age of 40 have received recent screening for breast cancer. That is a major jump from less than 30% who never receive an exam at all. In sum, Race for the Cure is just one example of Americans coming together to make a difference in a community-wide issue. This display of nationalism not only is Americans solving an issue, but is Americans promoting themselves by the process in which they do so, which is working together to make a worldwide difference. Back to you, Charles.
Thanks, Rebecca. Our next story this morning is covering the healthcare debate that is currently going on in our country. To you, Natalie.
Thanks, Charles. The two dominant political groups in America are the Republicans and Democrats. Healthcare is and has always been a very important issue to Americans. The Republicans and Democrats make very different arguments about how healthcare should be in the United States. President Barack Obama, a Democrat, says the government should give healthcare to the citizens of the United States. He says that a change to America, disappointing healthcare system, needs to be changed on a large scale. The Republicans disagree, however, with President Obama, saying that the government should not have such a large influence on the healthcare industry and the changes should not be so large. A great thing about America is that these two parties are allowed to exist peacefully. There are many arguments between Republicans and Democrats, but both sides are allowed to say their opinions. This is called freedom of speech. People can have their ideas that can be completely crazy, but the government will not stop them from having their own ideas. Many people do not agree on issues, but can still talk about them in a non-violent way. Also, people of many different cultures can have the same ideas, while people that do look alike can have different ideas. Tolerance means that people listen peacefully to other ideas even if they do not agree with them. Tolerance is a great thing that defines the United States.
Thanks, Natalie. Next on the agenda is a sports update by Zach Ellis and Mitch Rutledge. Boys?
Hello. Today in the sports news, we are going to talk about the St. Louis Cardinals and the NBA. Professional sports in the United States are huge, and they play a big part in the American society.
Players come from all over the world to play pro sports in the United States. Teams in America do not discriminate, and they accept players with different races, nationalities, and ethnicities.
First off, we will talk about the St. Louis Cardinals and their players. The St. Louis Cardinals are a team located out of St. Their team is made up of people from all different races.
For example, Albert Pujols and Julio Lugo are from the Dominican Republic, and they play for the Cardinals. Players are drafted in the MLB based on their skill level and not their ethnic background.
Another example of racial diversity in American sports are the NBA, which stands for the National Basketball Association.
The NBA accepts players from all around the world, and it gives them the same opportunities to succeed as players from America. A few examples of international players in the NBA are Manu Ginobili from Argentina, Yao Ming from China, Tony Parker from France, and Marcin Gortat from Poland.
Every player has the chance to succeed and live out the American dream.
Also, our very talented high school soccer team is made up of players with Iranian, Bosnian, and Indian backgrounds.
As you can see in the video, you will see our soccer team playing.
Thanks, fellas. We'll be right back to your Whitfield School Public Television Report right after this quick commercial break. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm starving. Let's go get something to eat.
I don't have time. I couldn't spare more than 10 minutes. I've got to get this done by tomorrow. And plus, I've only got about $5 on me.
$5 in 10 minutes? That's all you need at McDonald's.
Hey, you're right. Let's go. Isn't there a special?
A double cheeseburger for only $1.
Oh, thanks, man. Great idea. I'm full. I've got $2 left and plenty of time to finish this paper.
Hey, it's what friends are for.
Hi, and welcome back to the Whitfield School Public Television Report. Next up, we have Chanel and Alex talking about our latest in the entertainment industry.
Thanks, Charles.
I'm Alex,
And I'm Chanel.
and we're going to be talking to you about the diverse celebrities of America and how they portray an image of all Americans.
Celebrities should not be an example for our country because many celebrities do not act in a way we would like to be portrayed. For some celebrities, they portray a negative image of Americans because they're known for nothing positive.
Making an illustration by certain actions they perform not only affects themselves, but it affects how our whole country is viewed.
For some examples, like Paris Hilton, are famous for nothing but unacceptable behavior. Because she's famous, her image might be acceptable to some.
The people of other countries might assume that all Americans act in those ways, which is somewhat true, but that's a small minority.
Other examples, such as Oprah Winfrey, can portray the image that we're all helpful and generous people.
Citizens of other countries will appreciate her generosity and kindness. That portrays a righteous or good image.
Showing how we are so diverse and not just about oneself can really give us a whole image that we would like to be portrayed as.
Then again, because we are so tolerant and accepting of each other, we all have a choice and we can choose who we want to be and how we want to be portrayed.
Unfortunately, inferior behavior overshadows the generosity in others.
That portrays the image that we might all act in negative ways, which is untrue. Thank you for listening, and we hope that you understand now the way that we want to be portrayed. Thank you.
Have a good day, and thanks for watching the Whitfield School Public Television Report.